In this video I am going to show you how to set up the game of Warcry. Step 1. Muster your warband. Pick fighters up to a maximum of 1000 points. If you play in a campaign you get 50 more points for each territory you have dominated. Step 2. Roll for priority. Roll a 6-sided die. Highest wins. In case of a tie, reroll. Step 3. Put your fighters into battle groups. The loser of priority starts. Each fighter must be in either the dagger, hammer or shield. You must have at least one fighter in each group. No group can have more than half or more of your fighters, and the shield must have a third of your fighters rounding up. The player who won priority deals out one card face up from each deck. You need one terrain, deployment, victory and twist card. Step 5. Set up the game. Now you need to set up the terrain according to the terrain card you drew. After that you need to deploy your fighters. The player who won priority selects which player uses which deployment, either red or blue. The player who won priority sets up his dagger, followed by the other player. After that the shield and then the hammer, in the same order. It must be within 3 inches of the marker on the deployment card. You do not count vertical distance when setting up, so they can be up in a tower. Remember that you do not set up the groups that are in reserve. Now you follow the instructions on the victory card, placing any treasures or what have you. After that, you read the twist card and do what it says. The battle can begin. You start with the hero phase, where each player rolls initiative. The player with the most singles selects whether or not to use any wild die. After that, it is the other player's turn. Remember that you can seize the initiative with the wild die. The player with the initiative goes first, selecting a fighter, and then you pick in order. After the first turn, remember the reserve phase before you go to the combat phase. And that's it. That's how to set up Warcry.